Thank you, Mr. Speaker, members of the House. 4 years ago, this body passed a measure establishing parameters around the predatory towing practices we have seen here in Kentucky. Over the course of the past few years, we have continued to see violations with no penalties in place for the Transportation Cabinet to utilize, leaving continued issues across the state. The primary concerns we have seen throughout the state are predatory billing practices on consumers, inflated charges during holds initiated for civil or criminal investigations, and the inability for the Cabinet to provide necessary enforcement. House Bill 493 is simply a cleanup bill with 5 small changes to existing statute for transparency and enforcement. The first cleanup change will be creates a certification mechanism for all towing and storage facilities in the state through the Transportation Cabinet. Certification process does require for all participating companies to have a rate sheet on file with the Cabinet and made public. The rates shall be reasonable and customary to Kentucky. The second one requires all towing and storage facilities to use the one rate sheet on file with the Transportation Cabinet for all changes, regardless of the person or entity responsible for the payment. This does include any negotiated rates a towing and storage facility has with a law enforcement agency. The third allows for any changes deemed in excess of the rate sheet within a property and casualty insurance claim to be referred to the Department of Insurance under the Insurance Fraud Act. The fourth one requires a 24-hour notice period for any vehicle being put on hold. The notification shall come from the holding entity and given to the insurance company, owner, and lien holder. This will allow for more transparency during these holds. In addition to the notification for the holding period, this bill caps storage fees during a hold period to $1,500 or the charges listed on the rate sheet. The final change is established as penalties for any towing and storage facility who violates any provision in the towing statutes. For the first 4 violations within a 3-year period, the towing certificate is suspended for 30 days. Any violation thereafter within the 3-year period, the certificate is suspended for 12 months. Any charges billed during a suspension shall be unenforceable. Mr. Speaker, that's what this bill does. I move for passage.